So now we're going to cover the angle 3 attack, which is a forehand strike to either my elbow, my left elbow, or my lower left rib area. So from here, one way using the horseshoe footwork is if I'm going to my 9 o'clock. So if he goes at me at angle 3, I jam and I drop my weight. So how this happens is my left toe lines up with my right heel and I drop down and I step to my left over and then I fling it out my horseshoe right and then I get my counter. So again, one more time, when I go to my 9 o'clock, I drop, step, horseshoe, and now I got any target I want to hit at this point. Now when I go to my 3 o'clock, I'm going to wait at the moment of impact, and I'm going to use my stick as a brace. So when I step my horseshoe, 1, 2, 3, again, for the sweep block, my stick is at a 180 vertical. I'm using my left arm as a brace. So I'm going to wait at the moment of impact of horseshoe, step, and horseshoe, 1, 2, 3. So that's your horseshoe going to your 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock using a single stick. So let's say I didn't have a stick and I have a knife. I have the same concept applies, but I have to get in closer this time. So if he's angle 3, I jam, step, horseshoe, and I engage. Okay? So from this angle, if he's angle 3, I jam, push down, step, horseshoe, and I come back in. I go to my 3 o'clock. I jam and I horseshoe and I come straight down the middle. One more time. I can jam with my forearm and horseshoe at the same time. And I attack straight down the middle. I jam and I horseshoe. Yeah, to my 9 o'clock. Jam out. Alright, so that's with a knife. If I didn't have a knife and I'm empty handed, same thing. Same motion, but now I'm just going to get in closer again. So one more time, if I go to my 9 o'clock, jam, down, away, outside line. If I go to my 3 o'clock and attack the inside line, same thing. I either can jam and hold, and then re-engage, or I can block, horseshoe, and then engage from this point. So from this angle, one more time. If I go to my 9 o'clock, I can jam out, horseshoe, and attack. Or I can go to my 3 o'clock, catch, re-engage, or I can block down, and then attack at the same time. So when I translate that to empty hand, let's say he has no weapon from here, so he's going to attack my lower rib line. One way I can evade that is either go into the horseshoe, or I'm going to horseshoe to my 9 o'clock. So here, depending on how wide his hook is, I can jam, horseshoe, and then re-engage. One more time, I can jam with my hand, push down, horseshoe, and then re-engage. But in boxing terms, I like to keep the elbow in tight. I just have to catch with my elbow, push down, pivot, and horseshoe. And then I got the same type of counter. When I go to my 3 o'clock, all I have to do is horseshoe at the moment of impact, and I got my counter. So from this angle, I'm going to attack my rib line here, 1, 2, 3. So I can horseshoe to my 3 o'clock with the moment of impact, 1, 2, 3. Or I can go to my 9 o'clock where I'm going to go jam, out, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pivot with my elbow, drop, 1, 2, 3. So you don't have to extend your elbow, you can keep it in tight. I'm just going to drop my body and let that glance off, 1, 2, and 3. Same thing works with a kick. So from here, he's going to kick. So I can horseshoe to my 3 o'clock where I can catch, and wait for the moment of impact, and then counter. Or I could do a shin block, he attacks, here, and I can counter. Now if I'm going to break his momentum before he hits the home run zone, which is dead in my center, I want to make sure I attack it right at my 9 o'clock, so if he's going for a kick, I'm going to jam in right away, okay? So from here, one more time, here, I can jam in right away, 1, 2, 3. I want to stop it at my 9 o'clock or my 8 o'clock. Once it gets to my 7 or 6, that's already kind of too late because he's gained full momentum and I don't want to get hit. So one more time. here. One, two, three. You do have to put more emphasis on that when you step into your horseshoe. Here. So you want to meet force on that. I'm going to horseshoe to my 3 o'clock. Here. 1, 2, 3. Everything applies. He has a knife. Here he's going to go for the slash or slashing hand or arm. Same thing applies. I want to make sure I jam and I horseshoe. I push down, step, grab it with my other hand. From here I can turn. So I can either go for the disarm or I can do a return to sender where I step back in and go straight for the artery. One more time. I jam, I step, and I throw his arm into my right. So I'm just basically switching hands and I'm just turning the knob. Left hand goes at the bottom of his knuckles. I turn and I can return. 1, 2, turn, 3. Now if I go to my 3 o'clock, 1, 2, all right? So same thing, I can block and horseshoe and grab, return to center. So from here, horseshoe, grab, return to center. So again, grab, step, you switch hands, turn, return to center. Okay? So that's your basic horseshoe for the angle 3, attacking with a knife, with a stick, and empty hand.